Ooh. Beautiful, big, celebratory breath in. Beautiful, big, celebratory breath out. Let's presence ourselves for this moment in time, worthy of celebration, as is each day, with our ritual of the power of 5. Mindful breaths. Place one hand on the heart, one hand on the abdomen. These are your brains. What does your heart say? What does your gut say? Please breathe with me before we dive into today's festivities. Inhale. Exhale. Blink your eyes and mobilize. Take a mindful minute, whether you're still in the funk or the feeling. Celebrate the day, the version of you here and now, because you move and grow from this moment in time. Ooh. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I guess the ceremonies begin and I'm going to start talking. Thank you so much for showing up, not only today, but every day you've ever supported me on this incredible platform where we get to meet people around the world with people that are interested in the sexiest aspect, which is self-growth, self-development, introspection, because that's a huge part of us. It's a part that needs nurturing because we're not in these flesh, blood, and bone forever. So thank you, Insight Timer, for this platform. Thank you for all of you, not only supporting me, but the other amazing teachers. Stephanie Alicia is here. Together we rise, and I firmly believe that. The new economy is one of abundance where we mirror each other, play together, support each other. And this is a portal. You know by now that virtual is vibrational, so you can show up virtually and have serious vibrational impact on the mental, emotional, physical, spiritual. So thank you, Insight Timer. Thank you to all of you. And I was close to changing this time as well. Pardon me for canceling last night. It was Vesak, if I pronounced that right. So celebrating the birth, death, and enlightenment of Gautam Buddha. And I went to the temple thinking I was just doing a 2-hour meditation. But I don't know if you saw in our group, Rose Thorn Seed, but me and I think there were 7 of us, we broke the Guinness Book of World Records for the longest continuous laughter. Of course, there was no Guinness Book of World Records official there, so it's just something that will be a quirky aspect for my bio and my memory. But believe it or not, the record was 3 hours and 45 minutes continuous laughter. Me and Swami Avitananda, this Himalayan yogi that's in Toronto, we always start our sessions laughing, because when you're a tantric yogi, you don't just sit. You need to stir it up, mix it up, move it up. So we often laugh, we do a static dance, we do Kriya Yoga, and then you sit in silence. So we do our usual 10, 15 minutes of laughter, but he never stopped. At the hour mark, never stopped. At the 2-hour mark, never stopped. At the 3-hour mark, never stopped. At the 4-hour mark, never stopped. At the 5-hour mark, never stopped. We started to pray to him, like pretend to kiss his feet. I'm like, people were like gesturing like food. And then he finally let us stop at 5.5 hours. So my voice is raw, whether you've done laughter yoga or in meditation or not. You go from real or fake, but the amount of detoxing, because laughter is the exhale, and the amount of trauma that you release. So I was a mess. I was on another planet, and I just couldn't hold space to celebrate us. And although I'm still sensitive, I had to come, because this morning slot is good for some people. Tomorrow we're going to do 8:30 p.m. That'll be longer. Like, I'm happy to go live for 3 hours where I'll tell stories about my travels. I do have some epic stories. But today, because I'm going to my niece's dance recital, we only have 75 minutes to go through memory lane. So know that we're going to go through memory lane with different things that have happened over the 3 years. You will have the opportunity to Instagram call in, so we talk to each other. But tomorrow will be slower if you're able to come back for stories and all of that. I know you're writing. I'm going to check in a bit. I just want to get all of that out. But I've grown so much in the last 3 years. How has it been 3 years? I've grown so much as a teacher, facilitator, coach, human being, as a friend, as a brother, as a soul sibling. You know, and it's funny because, yes, I'm a performer, but I'm really, pardon all the angles, I'm like, there's dust. I walk the fine line of not caring to be in the spotlight or put myself out there, because it's that whole balance of narcissism, promote, serve from your heart. So know that I'm very aware of that. And even the prompt today, it's an act of self-love to ask people, what do I offer? What do I provide? And to affirm each other. So we're here to celebrate me, but we're here to celebrate you, because together we rise. One of my favorite quotes. When you replace I with we, even illness becomes wellness. If that's not a mic drop, I won't do it for your ears. Then I don't know what is. Okay, I'm done my flow. Time to acknowledge you. I'm going to skim through this because I want to get into the work. I have this really sensitive mouse, so sometimes it restarts the live. So I'm gonna check the comments here just so you know what I'm doing. Hello, Mira. Hello, Gopi. Gopi and I had a video call yesterday all the way from Australia. When you invest, when you show up, I show up. Beautiful. Ooh, looks like I do need to. Maybe I'll go out and come back in. Yes, there we go. Stephanie wishing happy 3 years. Oh, you've dropped the buzzword mentor. You never said that to me. Thank you. You admire greatly increased ability to be even more key. Oh my gosh, what's this? Piskisi. Didn't pronounce that right, but you'll explain to me later. Joe enjoys the killer moves I do. Pizzazz! Sorry, pizzazz. Yes. Yes, have pizzazz. Have that flair. Show up. Awesome. Yes. There's sparkles coming up later, believe me. Gopi loves the entrance. The joy that happens. Steph, insanely grateful to know. Hopefully we'll meet in the fall. Joe says the props. Sister Sally Nee, Withyin allows me to see parts of me that are hidden. Things that lurk murky to the best qualities that are itching to shine. Keep being you, we love it all. My gosh, because I'm sensitive from yesterday. I could just cry this whole time. Oh, Jeff, happy anniversary, Robert. I'll cry later since I'm still vulnerable from 5.5 hours of letting go of armor. Oh, happy anniversary, Robert. Love the flashy, creative, and off-the-wall intro. Don't stop dancing till you get enough. I'm never going to get enough because I'm here to experience the wonder, the mystery, the awe, the joy. Words of affirmation are my love language, so you're filling my heart as an entrepreneur and single person. Often you're just going and going and going, and there's not enough time to fill your cup again. So thank you for believing in lil old big me. Insight Timer might not be the world stage of getting book deals and this and that, but if we're not meant to, if Creator, God, Source, has no judgment at the end of our lives, what's the difference with this versus like the Met or being the opening for the Olympics? There's no judgment at the end of your life. All you need to do is keep living your values. And we're doing that. Davey from Boston. I love that there's quite a few men showing up today. Not always the case, but come as you are, however you identify. This is Davey's first time here. Oh, well, welcome. I'm infinitely powerful and it's a huge challenge. What's here is elsewhere. What's not here doesn't exist. Davey, wow, welcome. Well, there's a lot that I facilitate. Hopefully you hit the bottom right corner and come back because today's a bit of everything, a little celebration. From Boston, cool. Ellen's affirming the comments. Magically expressive, thank you, Steph. Dorothy, you supported me through cancer treatment. Oh my gosh, the tears are coming again. And have made you smile. Awesome. Keep being me, and the world blossoms more. Personal growth can be magically expressive, Steph. Playful and fun. Thanks for demonstrating this. That's my mission. I've identified it. If we're going to have this concept of stress, duality, and contrast, and if it's eternal work in this lifetime and others, if we choose to come back, why cry and be angry the whole time? Let's play with respect, play and be creative along the way. Yeah, Steph. I know you're also an ambassador for that. Thank you. Ooh. Yes, together we rise. Continue to be authentically me, you as well. We're celebrating us, exactly. I always say I'm happy to be the face and the voice, but we're celebrating us. Hey, Karen in Houston. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Talea. Yes, yes, yes. Liz is here. Toronto. This is the summer we meet, right? Ah, yes. Thank you for celebrating me and evolving this community. Being playful, serene, compassionate, empathetic. Oh my gosh, Liz, you gave an essay. I'm going to take a screenshot of that and reread it later because I want to get into some content since I have a dance recital to go to. But if you are not able to come tomorrow, if you are able to come tomorrow, I'm going to do 2 to 3 hours with stories. But let's dive in. Thank you for breaking my heart open and my eyes. Good medicine. If you're now tuning in, this is part 1 of 3 of the 3-year Insight Timer anniversary and our community, what we do. Tomorrow's 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oh, where's my list? All right. 3 years ago, I used to do one live, and it was vocal toning. And the thing is, I've done like over 16 different lives because I guess I'm living the dream of having a talk show that maybe one day I will. But it's just not in the capacity to do all of the lives. And I move with the tides and the seasons with what is alive in me because I need to serve with what's burning or what's the structure. So although we're not doing vocal toning anymore, it might appear on the wellness wheel. We obviously got to do the vocal toning to celebrate the 3 years because that's how we started. Always celebrate your roots, your foundation. And I do have a little friend here to honor our Insight Timer roots. And Skittles the snake really wants you to with us. We'll do 10 SSS to release some steam to go down memory lane. And then we'll go right away into Om. Actually, we'll do the original version, AUM. We'll do 10 of each. Then, of course, I'll ask you to share your buzzword. And then you'll see what happens. We might meet some other animals to go down memory lane. If you know, you know. If you don't, you'll find out. Beautiful breath in. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Make an intuitive choice for your hands, eyes closed or half closed. 10 AUMs. Om. Choose your pitch, length, layer, and tone. We are a symphony together across the world with different lung capacities. Breathe in. Feel the A vibrate in your head, the U in your heart, the M in your gut. This is powerful ancient medicine. Breathe in, breathe out. Track your body tempo. Notice how you feel. Find a word or a descriptive image and then share that in the chat. My word is, or image, windy, warm, windy, grassy hills. You know when the grass is wild and it's in the wind? And it's like not too high of a hill, maybe hiking. Beautiful evening. That's what I feel. Warm, windy, grassy hills. Stephanie Vibrant, or maybe that's the snake. Salini, you are expansive. Dorothy, you are safe. Kylie, a hill made of rainbows. Time to change back, Skittles. Debbie, Mother Nature welcoming us. Stephanie, thank you for the generous donation, for demonstrating to the universe not only your abundance and value, but what you're saying yes to. and for also empowering me to know I have value. It's reflected and given in the rainbow ball of life. Yes, feel it, be it, demonstrate it, express it. Awesome. So, Gopi, soothing calm vibrations with love by the flow of water. Yes. So although we didn't vocal tone for an hour like we did 3 years ago, we got to go down memory lane. So often when you do vocal toning, sometimes there's tension in the face and the body. You got to circulate that energy. And we do so by exploring 3 different animals. Get on your feet. Do, 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 do. Get up and make it happen. We always did. We went to Martha Graham dance class and we did some prances. So, prance like this. We have the vocal warm up. So you can prance, do some lip trills, circulate, it's good. This is a good counter practice when you're typing, you just want to change the mood, become a horse. Counter the effects of sitting. You want to give your horse some ears. Horses have the cutest ears. And from North America, let's go to Africa. What animals there? Oh, you know, just our beautiful elephants. If you've never heard the elephant before, it's my #1 animal that I can do. If you want to do it, please try not to pop your ears. Be gentle with yourself. You press your lips together, but you puff up your cheeks and your lips. Here we go. In Kundalini Yoga, you grab your ankles and there's elephant walk. You can also do that. Keep the knees bent, nice flat back. And you walk flat-footed. It's such a good strengthener. Maybe you can try your elephant sound here. Remember to breathe in just as much as you exhale. And there was a final animal we did at the end of vocal toning. And I always wish that the CEO of Insight Timer was here. Are you here today? All the animals at home freaked out. Well, I guess it's time to freak them out. Get that guttural sound. Do you see how that gets rid of, and it gets you, it kind of like activates your 3rd chakra. 3rd chakra, you're great, you're well. So whether you're a horse, elephant, or dog, or other animal, don't forget to play. We learned so much from our animal relations, right? So that was a trip down memory lane from 3 years ago. And I'm sure the elephant will come back, so don't worry about that, Andy. Maybe we'll do animals often. Awesome. Community breath in. Community breath out. Awesome, Andy. The floodgates have opened for the men today. Awesome. Sounds amazing, Andy. If you click on Andy's profile. Wow. Middle-class white man post-pandemic, aka podcast producer, current show themes, mental health and improv, transgender inclusion, mental health, and pro wrestling. How cool is that? Tell us your podcast name, please, in the comments. Elephant sound. The trick is to tuck your bottom lip under your top lip. Stephanie, that's amazing that you have a bit of the tutorial. Bottom lip under the top lip, blow towards the floor. That's true, because if you're up, you're becoming too chick monkey, and then you can pop your ears. We do want this part to puff up too. Side view. It just innately figured it out, but Steph has the tutorial. Imagine writing a book on animal sounds. That could be your niche, Steph. Oh, thank you for the donations coming in. Oh, yes. Yeah, have a private. You'll love each other for sure. Oh, so Steph learned it for her son. Sweetness. Okay, what's next on the list? Oh. Okay, so year 1 was pretty much the vocal tones. Year 2, we did a lot of vocal toning and we did a lot of oracle cards and powerful questions. So let's go into that next. All right, so everyone in the chat, you have number 1 to 12. Your goal is to be psychic. So what number is it going to be? Put the numbers in. 1 to 12. What is it? I think it's going to be 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Put it in. I'm rolling it. I think it's going to be 5. Twelve. Did anyone guess 12? Did anyone guess 12? 12 to 12, 12, 12. What rhymes with 12? Are you an elf? I don't know if anyone guessed 12, but it's 3. So if anyone guessed 3. Sang, you guessed 3, so you kind of got it indirectly. Salini, indirectly. It's a multiple of 3. Kylie, 3. Let's keep going. So it was 12, aka 3. We're only doing this twice because then we're going to pick the card. You know how the deal is, if you remember. Second round, starting from Debbie. I think it's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'll use my divine feminine hand. I'm going to throw it. Ah! 7. Let's all meet now on Insight Timer and on this planet. And whenever we all get to heaven, did anyone guess 7? I did. Did anyone guess 7? 7, 7, 7. We'll meet all the dogs and each other in our own defined version of heaven. Yes, I got 7. Salini's affirming me. I'm aligned. Azita, I'm coming. If you're in Toronto today, come to Azita's photo exhibit after 25 years. DM me. I'll see you later. It's a big celebration today. 3 years for me, Azita's first big photography installation in West Toronto. Okay, so we have 7 and we have 12. The 12th person that puts an emoji in the chat, you're going to pick our first card. 12th person, go for it. It's going fast today. Let me take 3 more breaths. Okay, let me look. Davey was the first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Uh-oh. Someone double check it because I'm having some trouble. Davy was the first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gopi 6, 7, 8, 9. Sally needs 9, 10, 11, 12. It's Azita! Azita! Perfect. Do you want the top, bottom, or in between? And this is perfect, Azita. Got it because we're doing the black and white. I love when magic comes in the room. Azita's passion is black and white photography, and she picked the 12th card, and this is the black and white version of the deck. We are aligned and we're celebrating you. Do you see, do you feel how me, Robert Halley, Withyin, the stuff I do is not about me. I'm happy to be the face and the voice. But together is when the magic happens. Azita, yes, this is so good. I can't wait to give you a hug today. Ah, Azita, top, bottom, or in between? Above, below, or in between? Above, below, or in between? Where's the card? In between, so I'm going to have the divine masculine hand hold, divine feminine, especially with your photography. Let's see what the yin side picks for us. This is our card for today. Please observe the photograph and notice how it makes you feel. Take in the colors, the textures, and where the emotion stirs. Where do your eyes wander to? What does it awaken to? Gopi says surrender. This is really special. It's, blocking off the senses of the eyes to take that journey with yin. Stephanie, peace within. All the stimuli, all the chaos, all the marketing. Your divine mother's on the earth. This woman is laying on the earth, her hair, which is interesting, Azita, because I know some of your photos are about hair, and you picked the hair card and the female card. Do you see how aligned you are, Azita? Dorothy, going within. When Azita's stressed, she does this. Stephanie likes the ease on her lips, so there's breath, there's surrender there. Azita, you are aligned. Look what you're getting today. Sensory deprivation, it reminds me of Gopi's float. You are the earth is you. Do you see how the hair blends into the earth? Beautiful. And this is Claudia, one of my soul sisters in El Salvador, so that's pretty special. You are the earth is you. So we got something of that. We're going to see what the two cards have to say to each other. So, breathe in, breathe out. All right, go. The seventh person that puts an emoji, and you're picking your second card. Ellen's the first, keep it going. Seventh person. Oh my God, it's Azita again. Let me double check that. Can someone double check that? From Ellen. Ellen with the heart face. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. I guess Azita's the one, which has never happened before. You're literally in alignment. Go play the lottery. It just shows you there's nothing to worry about today, Azita. Just be yourself at your opening, at the gallery. God is with you. I love it. Azita, above, below, or in between? Above, below, or in between? Above. Cool. Well, there's nothing else to do but just show it to you. Please observe the photograph. Notice how it makes you feel. Wow, it's like a runway. You're open. The path is clear. So notice the photograph, how it makes you feel, the colors, the textures. Look at the lights. There's natural light and there's man-made light. We can be together while we do our inner work. So this is some sort of beautiful library. The path will clear its way when it's for you. Look, everyone has their own agendas, their own mission and vision. You can be together like what we do, but you're still in your individual journey. There's so much here. There's natural light, that's your innate wisdom, but there's cultivated light that we create through each other. Gopi, communal. Steph, co-flow. Yes, co-creation. But the path will clear and the wisdom will be provided for you in the library. Individuality, Anna. Thank you, peace. Wow, Tony, thank you for the share. And of course, in solidarity with the challenge. Community and self-reflection. So what's the takeaway today in our 3-year anniversary oracle reading? It's kind of interesting. This hair is almost like a special gown down the... Oh my God, if you just look at this, kind of blur your eyes a bit, do you see the sacred geometry, the balance of yin and yang? Claudia in this photo, she's completely symmetrical. This photo is completely symmetrical. You can kind of blur them. No matter how you put the cards, it's always going to be symmetrical. Isn't that cool? Like if you just forget about library, human, earth, just the sacred geometry is aligned. Sally, don't make me cry again. Aligned. Beautiful. Okay, I'll bring them, Azita. Even though this is the beta version, I'll bring them though. Because we'll launch the rocket that you'll be part of the next card event, card product. Thank you, Salanese. So I'm aligned, you're aligned, let's all help each other align. And remember, it's a dance. You'll be out of alignment, in alignment, out of alignment, in alignment. So I think this is obvious. We have our inner work to do, but the earth will support you. And remember to ground yourself, because if you're always in the upper chakras, you're wibbly wobbly, wibbly wobbly, wibbly wobbly. So get down on the earth, touch wood. Look at these desks. This is wood. The ground is wood. So we can do our ascension work, our intellectual work, but take time to stop the stimuli, close your eyes, be naked on the earth, whether your feet or your upper body. And when you want to go far, go alone. When you want to go fast, go alone. When you want to go further, go together. So this is beautiful. Especially with our community and the celebration. We're gonna keep doing our inner work, but we'll do it in community. So no matter how busy I get or where life takes me, I went away for 4 months, I'll always come back. This community has been awesome and I adore it. So we'll always do some inner outer work together. See what's within. Awesome. Peace within leads to aligned co-flow, like you and me. Yes, 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 yes. Beautiful. Community breath in. Community breath out. So I do have a hard stop in 20 minutes to not miss my 9-year-old niece's dance recital. But again, if you can come back tomorrow at 8:30. We're going to be slower. We are. If you're not connected yet, Rose, Thorn, and Seed is the Insight Timer group with the intention for a weekly check-in of what's the rose, the beautiful part that you're celebrating about your life, the thorn, the suffering, the challenge, the opportunity, the seed, what are you nurturing? So please join Rose, Thorn, and Seed. And if you're not connected, bottom right corner, we're celebrating 3 years. This is part 1, part 2 tomorrow. Let's see what else we can get to in 20 minutes. Okay, just a quick fun one. We used to do this in year 2. The red is your first chakra, grounded, aligned. The blue is the yin, the creativity, the sexual energy, second chakra. And the blue is your throat, living authentically. I'll become a kangaroo, Gopi, if you're still there. See, I'm honoring Australian culture. So please put in the color what you think I'm going to pull out. I think blue too. Oh my God, we're all influencing each other. In 3, I'll do the receptive hand. 3, 2. And remember, some of them fell. I didn't look though. I'm seeing this the same time as you. What color is it? Orange. Oh my gosh, I don't think anyone got it. I did think orange after I was forcing the blue. And now I can't find where the blue went. Oh, there it is. It was orange. We'll do best of 3. So it's okay. What color is it? I think red. 3, 2, 1. Yellow. Salini, it's only between blue, red, and orange. I forget what color I said. I think I said red. Oh my God, it's orange again. I love that it's orange because orange is the Withyin color and orange is creativity. It's like, don't you know what you're celebrating, everyone? The universe is like, it's orange, we're celebrating creativity. Damn it, why are you not picking orange? Last one. Okay, I'm just gonna say orange just because I don't want to hurt orange's feelings. All right, Divine Feminine. 3, 2. Davey's like, come on, blue, come on, blue. Blue would be nice because being authentically yourself. Let's see, is it a foundation? Blue, yay, you got it. Congrats, Salini and Davey. Blue is your authentic self. Truth. Awesome. Thank you for playing. Which is why we're doing this work, right? To stir up the creativity, to stir up the introspection. We're going to take a 1-minute break because I did drink a lot of water to make sure I could speak. So I'll be back in the quickest moment. Let's put on our celebration song again. Talk amongst yourselves. What's coming up? Ooh, you're going to like what's coming up. And someone's going to call in to do it. So if you're not on Withyin Creative Wellness, I want someone to call in. And you'll be amazed what we're going to do. All right. So I'd like one of you to call in, and maybe we'll do a few people. You'll have the option when you call in to do something a little challenging, which is actually, I'll just tell you, just so you know. Powerful questions. There's hundreds in here. Hundreds. So when you call in, you're going to answer one of these questions. But I'll help you. And then you'll see if you get the alligator crocodile chomped on. I'm only stopping once, so we'll see if you're meant to. All right. Who wants to call in? Withyin Creative Wellness. And you'll get to show your face to the world. We may not talk. I'd love to do at least 2 people. So just know that. A few minutes. Because dance recitals in 30 minutes. Let me go back to the calm music. Thanks, Davey. Salini loves. Okay, cool. Let's have Steph come on. And it looks like there's another person too. Oh, Connect, Create, Wonder. Yeah. How do I do this so that... I wonder if I can swipe up to join. Pew. Let's try again. Come on back. There you are.
Here I am.
Here you are. Hi.
Hi.
Let me try to do something. Okay, good.
Okay.
Just so everyone can see. Steph, everyone. If you don't know Steph, she's also on Insight Timer. Hi.
Hi.
It's weird because I want them to see you. So it's kind of like this weird thing. But...
You can turn the camera and just turn your phone towards the screen.
Oh.
Computer screen.
No, but I want them to see you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not doubles of you? Come on.
No, I want them to see you and me. All right. Well, thank you for your support, all your kind words making me cry. And I love that you're moving closer, so it'll be easier to meet in the fall.
Yes. I don't even know why we're on, like, why to join the call, I guess. So you have to remind me, what are we doing?
Oh, don't worry about it. I want you to tell me when to stop for the crocodile first. I'm putting my phone down. Let's see if if you get chomped on. You may or may not. Tell me when to stop.
And stop.
3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh, you got chomped on. That's great.
Oh no.
That's
Was that good?
Well, yes, it's good because it means you're aligned, first of all. Second of all, it means, well, it actually, in my symbolism, it means you need to say no within 24 hours. So say no to something. It could be even a thought. It could be in the workplace, relationships, but there is a no that wants to be expressed.
Okay.
That's crazy though. Look how many teeth. Look how many teeth there are, and you got it. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 13 teeth, and you got it right away. So,
all right.
I guess we're aligned together. I didn't expect that, everyone. First chomp. Wow.
You should have expected it.
Of course. Yeah, we're doing the creative inner work. So, but yeah, in all honesty, take the mission. See where you need to say no. Boundary.
All the no's can lead to all the yeses.
right? In this eternal...
choose the right no, you'll see the right yeses. Yeah.
Say it again. That was good wisdom.
When you say... Wait, what did I say?
When you say the no's, it doesn't matter. Like when you say
the yeses.
Yeah, the no's lead to the yeses.
Yes.
Okay.
When you say the right no's, I think I said right. When you say no to the right things, it leads to the right yeses.
That's it. Okay, time for your Miss America question to answer live. My invitation to you is just take one breath and then answer the question. You're gonna pick it, so...
I'm gonna pick the question?
Yeah, I'll tell you when to stop. It's in the bag of questions.
I love how I'm looking at crayons right now.
Oh, because you're not on Insight Timer. I put the phone down. Crayons.
Your crayons. Oh, cool.
Tell me when to stop, Steph. Which hand do you want me to use? Right or left? Masculine, feminine?
Left and stop.
Hold on, I wasn't shaking. Okay, now tell me when.
Stop.
Okay. So one question came out. Just one. Sometimes more comes out. So here's the question. And of course, with mental health and safety and all of that, you always have the option for saying, I'm not able or interested to answer that question right now. And we can pick another one because some of these are they can be triggering. So your question is, do I tell the truth to myself about me? I'll say it one more time for you to gather your thoughts. Do I tell the truth to myself about me?
My answer is more often than I used to.
Wonderful. Elaborate just for 30 seconds.
I'm slowly becoming just more authentic to myself. I think I'm a very authentic person in general, but like sometimes it's easy to overlook certain parts of me that I don't necessarily enjoy or have accepted. And so I guess that's how I lie to myself in the way that I'm not looking at those things. I'm choosing to be oblivious sometimes, whether subconsciously or consciously. And so these days I am doing the opposite, where I am trying to be less oblivious. And when these things come up about me, I am giving them a chance and holding space instead of just pushing them right away. Be like, nope, 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 nope. I say, okay, what is this? Whenever I have the energy, opportunity to hold that space.
Thank you for that honest reflection. I love that you mentioned subconsciously sometimes, but you see the value to, and in our busy lives, you see the value to maybe shelf it. And that's a part of mental health and self-care. Just because you can't attend to something right away, or an itch, or a friction, the concept of shelving it, unpacking it later, being with.
Yeah, I love that. And instead of just saying like a complete no, a complete shutting out, because that's when we're not authentic, when we pretend like it's not even there. So
exactly, especially as a mom, the mothers need to remember that there's a time and a place. Well, thank you for calling in. I'm so happy.
Robert, you're amazing. Truly.
Thank you. I feel like we're still on our first part of our leg together with collaboration and fun and inner work. So thanks for having our souls align. And I'll see you soon somewhere.
Okay. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Let's do one more person. There's desert rat. Do you want to come say hi? If you do, let it be known. You'll get a question and we'll do the... Oh, Gopi wants to come. Okay, Gopi, you can come. You're not in bed yet? So Gopi's my newest friend, and here you are.
Oh.
Hey, Gopi!
Hello.
Gopi, where are you from? Tell everyone.
I am from Sydney, Australia. Still awake?
You're still awake? What time is it?
It's 20 to midnight.
Aw. I remember when I first met you, I was like, go to bed. And you were so kind. You're like, it's too good. I can't go to bed.
Yes. I was like, you can't get rid of me anymore.
That's sweet. I don't know how to turn down the chat piece. Someone's like, turn down the chat because they want to see your beautiful face. Can you tap it?
Yeah, I just had to quickly switch off inside timer on my side because I was getting a feedback.
Yeah. Well, let's play because I do have the dance recital to go to. So... Yes. Oh, here it is. So you're going to tell me when to stop. And let's see if you get the no. Okay, ready?
Okay.
Hold on, I want the audience to see this. Okay, go ahead. Tell me when.
Stop.
In 3, 2, 1. Nope, you didn't get it. So you don't need to say no today.
Huh? Okay.
Yeah.
I was a bit confused there, actually.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Did I say stop early? Whatever.
So I have a powerful question for you to answer. Do you want me to use my right hand or my left hand to select it?
Right hand, let's go.
Okay. Tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Okie dokes. So two came out. Do you want the thicker one or skinnier one to answer?
Thick. Bring it on. Great. Tough.
The depth, the fullness of life. So Gopi, what is your largest illusion?
Illusion or illusion?
Illusion. What's your largest illusion?
Oh, interesting. Why am I having trouble with that question?
Well, you could take a breath.
Illusion.
People in the chat, you can answer it too. We can discuss this together.
Illusion.
Andy's helping you.
Illusion has many interpretations too.
Well, the whole thing with coaching that I like to do with people is break down the word. So how do you define illusion? How do you define largest? So what is illusion to you? There's no right or wrong answer.
Illusion to me means a bit like a mirage or
so what in your life are you giving?
You think is there but isn't.
Exactly. So what are you seeing or giving power to that's not really serving you? That could be an illusion. Andy's helping you out, saying that everyone has it together.
I like that. Let's take that angle. So what do I think is there but isn't really... What am I giving energy to but is not really serving me? So what can I let go of? Let's put it that way, so that I can serve better. I want to bring more spontaneity into my bit. Sometimes it can be like, oh, it needs to be perfect, but just let go. I think.
So the illusion that you have to be aligned, perfect, pleasing people.
Yes, I am a recovering people pleaser. So I
Some other
have that relapse tendency.
I get it. We have to remember and do this work. That was also a collective answer as well in the chat on Insight Timer. Davey, that I need to be happy for other people. Ellen, that I need to care what other people think. Everyone's like, go, Gopi, go, Gopi. Everyone's resonating with you. So thank you. Just how I'm the face and the voice. You're also the face and the voice to bring this wisdom.
We are the faces.
We are the faces and the voice. Thank you.
And we both rise together.
We do. Sally Gopi sent me his human design. I need to send it to you because there's something happens, like you complete each other, like you fill parts. And there's a power of Gopi and I. So I'm curious to know what that's like. So you can help us out.
I'm curious to know a bit more about my manifesting generator.
There's so much to learn. It's so cool. Okay, well, I do have to go to the dance recital. But thank you for calling in. Oh my gosh, we went live. We went live video call twice in less than 24 hours. How cool is that?
That is awesome.
Well, may you go to bed with grace, ease, and completion. Thanks for being part of the 3-year celebrations. As a new Withyin member. Like, how cool is that? There's people that have been here for 3 years. You've known me for like 3 weeks. So know that it's all vibration. When you resonate. And we're all family when we find each other.
Healthy vibrations, positive blessings to you and the whole community.
Aww. Ready? Why don't you say it, Gopi, for community breath in? Go ahead, say it.
Community breath in. Community breath out.
You know the deal. Awesome. Okay, good night.
Good night.
Blessings. Joanne, I have to go, but hopefully you don't have a 9-to-5 job and can come tomorrow night. So tomorrow, everyone, we're going to be doing stories, poems, and we're also going to keep doing this tomorrow night. I'm willing to do it for 3 hours. So if you're able to, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I think that's late. It's too hard for Joe. Maybe we'll do this throughout the year. We'll just do like Instagram calls in. Hopefully Insight Timer won't have an issue with it. Because it's kind of cool until I learn to do like Zoom, share the screen. I have a dance recital to go to. So I had intention of like musical mirroring with a thank you song and all that. But actually we almost got to the end. Look, alligator. Thank you, musical mirroring. So we almost got to the end. So I love you so much. Even though this was 75 minutes, it flew by so fast. But yeah, I get to go watch a dance recital. Thank you. If you're not able to come tomorrow to part 2, know that you make all the difference in this community with your uniqueness. You make all the difference to my heart, to my throat chakra, to my intuition and alignment. So I celebrate you. I celebrate Insight Timer. I celebrate the part of you that wants to be seen, the inner child, the sage, the elder. So may we keep meeting again and again and again on this platform, maybe on another platform, and in person. Peace, come back tomorrow. You're in North America. All right, so much love. Yes, let's all blow this candle out. What's your wish for the planet? Or what needs healing? What needs healing and alignment? Thanks, Andy. I hope you come back. And I didn't get the name of your podcast, so please put it in Rose, Thorn, and Seed or Robert Halley in our Insight Timer group. Or Salini, get it from Andy. But I have to end the call. Love you. My wish. And so it is. And so shall it be. Everyone's wishes in the chat or beyond. There is great love here for you. And for now, I better sing the song. Here's a little bit, this came in the first year. Here's a little bit of love for you. Multiplies into more love for you. Smashed together forms more love for each other. Big monkey love. There's great love here for you. Hug yourself for me. One day it'll happen. It's happened to over 10 people in our chat that I've met. Catch you tomorrow. Daily creatives in the morning. 8:15 a.m., 8:30 is the 3-year anniversary celebration weekend. Love you. Boop, boop, be doo. Mwah.